Have you ever wondered what lies between a liquid and a gas? Well, meet the Seaspace, a mysterious supercritical fluid that redefines the laws of nature in my world of Starfish Lovers. Now, supercritical fluids might sound complicated, but they're actually pretty fascinating. Imagine something that's not quite a liquid, but not quite a gas, and somehow both at the same time. It's dense like a liquid, meaning it can carry a lot of stuff, but it flows freely like a gas, which makes it super versatile. In Starfish Lovers, the Seaspace behaves a lot like liquid hydrogen. It's cold, it's dense, and it flows effortlessly through the void between worlds. But what makes it truly unique is what happens when it touches the reefs, the places where life in this world thrive. When the Seaspace meets the atmosphere surrounding these reefs, it reacts in a way that's almost magical, but it's based on real-world science. So what happens when a supercritical fluid like the Seaspace meets a unique atmosphere? That's when things get exciting. In my world of Starfish Lovers, the reefs are surrounded by a special atmosphere filled with unique gases and elements. When the cold, dense Seaspace collides with this atmosphere, the reaction is like a cosmic science experiment. The Seaspace actually starts to break apart, and it's almost like atoms splitting and recombining to form something entirely new. This reaction creates an entirely new element, and here's the cool part. It doesn't just hang out in the air. Over time, it condenses and literally rains down onto the reefs. It's not just any rain though. This rain is the foundation of life in this world, and it carries the nutrients and energy that the reefs need to survive. So instead of relying solely on sunlight, this reaction creates a whole new cycle for survival. It carries the nutrients and energies that the reefs need to thrive. So pretty wild, right? It doesn't stop there though. Imagine a world where the rain isn't just water, it's life itself. When the Seaspace reacts with the atmosphere around the reefs, it creates a unique element that condenses into rain. But this isn't your typical rainstorm. This rain is loaded with nutrients and energy that fuel the reefs below, creating a self-sustaining cycle of life. Here's how it works. The rain feeds plants and organisms, which then produce their own light and oxygen. Over time, these reefs become vibrant ecosystems, mostly independent of sunlight. This idea was inspired by real-world concepts like how some plants and creatures in extreme environments survive without sunlight by relying on chemical reactions. It's a bit of a stretch scientifically, but that is the fun of world building, taking real concepts and twisting them into something fantastical. So how much of Starfish Lovers is made up, and how much of it is real science? Let's break that down. Supercritical fluids like the Seaspace actually exist. For example, near hydrothermal vents in the deep ocean, water can enter this strange hybrid state where it's not quite a liquid and not quite a gas. On Earth, we use supercritical fluids like carbon dioxide for things like decaffeinating coffee. They're also thought to exist on planets like Jupiter, Venus, and even Neptune. In Starfish Lovers, I took this real-world idea and asked what if supercritical fluid could create life. From there, I imagined how it could react with unique atmospheres to form rain that fuels entire ecosystems. It's definitely a stretch, but it's grounded in real science, just with a creative twist. That's the beauty of science fiction. It takes the incredible and makes it believable. If you've enjoyed this little peek behind the scenes of Starfish Lovers, let me know what you would like me to explore next.